Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today, I have a Q&A video for you. I know I said I was going to do one. Here it is. But first, I have a couple things to talk about. I recently hit 40,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is insane to me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All of you subscribers, you guys are all amazing to me. Wow, I mean, I remember being like excited over 40 subscribers, 400 subscribers, you know, and now 40,000 subscribers. This is absolutely insane. I cannot believe it, you guys. Your support has been amazing to me, to the Power Rangers fans, the Pentaholics, the gamers that watch my gaming videos, anybody else that just watches my videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you so much. And it means a lot to me that that you guys would subscribe and watch my content. That's crazy to me. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. This is, you know, I'm still going. I still have more videos on the way, a whole bunch actually that I have planned. So lots of stuff coming, which I'm excited about. And yeah, next goals, you know what? Let's do that 100,000, guys. That's my next goal, my next YouTube goal. Get the silver YouTube play button trophy. That'd be pretty sweet. That's like my ultimate life goal with YouTube. So we'll see. 100,000 subscribers, will it happen? Who knows? But I never thought 40,000 would happen, so that's insane. But thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. Second, kind of along the lines of YouTube, I wanted to let you all know I'm going to play this live, not as like a guest or anything. I'm not, you know, 40,000 is amazing, but I'm not like big enough to be invited as like a guest. I bought a ticket and I'm going to play this live just as an attendee, I guess. So that is actually, they play this live as a YouTube convention. A bunch of YouTubers are there. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's in Washington, D.C., and it's next weekend basically, so the weekend of September 5th and 6th, I think it is. So I will be there both days, Saturday and Sunday, and I have meet and greets. Saturday I have a meet and greet with Matthew Santoro, because I don't know any other YouTubers that day. Sunday I have a meet and greet with Brizzy Voices, which I'm really excited about. I finally get to meet her. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited about next weekend. I will of course vlog it with you, for all of you. So if you guys are going, please post in the comments below, let me know. I'd love to meet you there and say hi. That would be awesome. Otherwise, I will definitely vlog the experience for you and share it with you all soon as well. And then the weekend after that, Saturday, September 12th, I'm seeing Pentatonics again. I get to meet them again. So that's gonna be awesome. So lots of cool stuff on the way, which I'm really excited about. But anyways, let's get that out of the way. I wanna do a Q&A video. So this is gonna be kind of long, just letting you know, because there's a lot of questions that I wanna answer. You guys asked me a lot of questions, so I wanna go through and answer as many questions as I can, basically. So I asked you guys for questions, and then I did kind of a twist, and I got my grandmother to answer the questions. So if you haven't seen that video, check that out. But I actually seriously want to go back and answer your questions, and I had more people submit them as well. So let's jump right to it. Let's see here. So I have a question from Rob D21 Beast Pollock. Hey Hassan, here's my question. What toy line do you currently admire while you're out toy hunting but don't actually have plans to own or review anytime soon, if ever at all? For example, I really enjoy checking out what's new from Power Rangers and consequently enjoy your coverage of the toys, but I have no plans to purchase any for myself at any time in the near future. That's a good question. And actually, you know what? I'll say the Transformers toys are really cool. I mean, obviously I bought a whole bunch of stuff for Transformers Age of Extinction, and I buy some of the stuff usually when the movies come out, but then aside from that, I don't usually buy them. But I've been looking at them. I always kind of walk by the Transformers aisles and look at them, and they have some cool stuff, but I can't just buy everything that I like because there's just so much cool stuff out there. So I guess Transformers. Every now and then I'll glance at the Star Wars stuff. I don't think I'm ever really going to get them, and I have some Star Wars stuff from years back, but like, I don't think I'm really going to be buying more of them, but you know, it's kind of cool to glance at. So I guess that would kind of be my answer to the question. Question from Miss Striplo1. Oh, it's Lindsay. How's it going? How'd you get roped into being the vice president of the upcoming Pentacon, and how are the plans for it coming along? They're coming along great, actually. So how did I even get involved? So it actually was a random tweet. So Tara, if you don't know her, she is amazing, at TaraPTX on Twitter. She is a good friend of mine that I met in the Pentaholic fandom, and she randomly one day tweeted me and was like, hey, want to help me plan Pentacon? And I was like, yeah. And then I tweeted her again. I was like, no, are you serious? Like, was this just a joke? Because I'm serious. Like, yeah, let's do this. And she's like, yeah, let's do it. And then it like kind of went from there. She was talking to another group of people, some of the other committee members, and they all kind of brought up the idea. And then I guess then she reached out to me to help out as well. But that's how I kind of got put into it. And I never thought like it would truly like happen. But then as soon as Tara asked me, I was like, if there's any person that can help kind of put it together, it's her, and I trust her. And yeah, I mean, it speaks for itself. And then the cool part about it is the group of people that we have together to plan this event is awesome. They are such hard workers. They're really cool. We kind of talked and we're like, you know what, we should assign roles for each other so we know what we're all doing. And I kind of got assigned the vice president role somehow to me, but really, I'm just happy to be a part of this whole thing with everybody. And yeah, we announced a venue, MCM Elegante Hotel in Dallas, Texas, July 23rd and 24th, that weekend. So check out pentaconevent.com for the details on that. And we have a merch store coming soon. Lots of cool stuff on the way. So I'm really excited about all of that. Ben Smith, Angry Ranger Do 10, says, hey Hassan, what Super Sentai do you think will be adapted for the next Power Ranger season after Dino Supercharge? Tokyuger or Ninja or even the next Sentai season if we find out in time? I think it'll be Ninja. I personally wish it'll be Tokyuger because I like trains. And I bought like all the Tokyuger stuff, and it was really cool, and I really hope that they release it in the US so I could buy those toys as well, which would be a lot of fun. But I think that like the whole ninja concept will probably go over better with Saban brand, so I think they're probably going to go with Ninja, but I hope it's Tokyuger. So that's my answer. I don't think whatever the next Sentai season is, they'll do that one. I think they'll want to kind of leave the gap there again like they kind of always had. So we'll see from there. I'm going to jump to Facebook and see if there's some questions there. Question from Peter Altair. Did you ever wanted to be a Power Ranger actor or thought about being an actor? Not seriously. I mean, every now and then, like, of course you fantasize, like, what if I was on the show? What if this and that? And it would be cool, of course. But, like, I've never actually seriously pursued it, because I don't think that I would be that good at it, I guess. And it's a lot of fun just being on the other end of things, too. I mean, I do love hearing all about the production side of it, behind the scenes stuff. It's always really cool. But I just don't ever think that I could be on the show or, like, pursue that sort of thing. So I just never really seriously gave it any thought, I guess. But, yeah. Unwar Kadwai, have you ever used a gun? Interesting question. I have not. I hope that I never have to, ever. For the first time in my life, I touched a gun, like, a couple weeks ago. Like, my cousin, like, got one or something, and, like, I held it in my hand. I didn't even hold it properly. I just held it like this. And he's like, you're not even holding it. I'm like, I don't want to hold it. Like, I'm just holding it like this. I don't like guns. Like, give me, like, a game or something, like Call of Duty, whatever, sure. But, like, real guns, like, they kind of, like, freak me out because, I mean, they're lethal and stuff. So, yeah. Yusuf Haswe, question, if you could be any flavored Gatorade, what would it be? Ooh. If I could be any flavor, so not drink any flavor, if I could be a flavor of Gatorade, it'd be something, have to be blue colored because I love blue, and I'm wearing blue. Gosh, what flavor would I be? I don't know. Penta Power flavor? I don't even know. Like, that's a great question. My favorite fruit is like watermelon, but I don't know if like a watermelon flavored Gatorade would be that good. So kind of iffy on that one, but yeah, I guess, I don't know. That's my answer to that. All right, let's jump back to YouTube here and let's see what else people say here. JPH, would you ever do collaborations with other people / YouTubers? I would love to. I think that would be really cool. It's just a matter of actually getting that to happen, I somewhat, if you want to call it a collab, if you guys know fellow Power Rangers reviewer Shukun Shinobi, Brian, when I was in Michigan visiting some relatives, he was not too far away, so he made the drive out and we met up. So we kind of did some videos together. On my channel, we did a toy hunting video, and we actually went, we didn't expect to find anything, but we went to, I think it was a Walmart, and we were like the first people to find the Deluxe FX like Megaforce Red Ranger, which was pretty cool. So that was fun. And then on his channel, I did a video of us playing the Power Rangers action card game, which was also fun. So yeah, I don't know why. Is it all orange? Everything's like really orange for some reason today. I don't know why. The camera doesn't usually do that. Everything's really orange. But anyways, I just randomly noticed that. But yeah, it would be really cool to do even more stuff. You know, maybe I'll meet some YouTubers that play this live I can do, you know, collabs with. Or maybe I'll meet up with other people in the Power Rangers fandom at Power Morphicon next year. You know, who knows? But I'm always open to it. I think it would be a lot of fun. It'd be really cool. So yeah, I'm totally game for that. Omer Lahav, what gear, camera, etc. do you use while recording videos? What editing software? And are there any tips that you can give for people who consider start making videos on YouTube? So right now, actually, I'm using a Canon EOS 70D. So that's the camera that I'm using. I actually have a Rode shotgun microphone on top of it right now for the audio. I don't usually use that for my reviews, but if I'm like doing a video like this where I'm talking to the camera, I use that for audio. And I have a tripod as well. It's a Sony tripod, and it's actually meant for the Sony camcorder that I used to use in videos, which I don't use now. But then for some vlogs, I have a Sony, I think it's an NEX5T. It's like a smaller camera. It's got a flip-up screen as well, so I can kind of see myself when I vlog. So that one records in 60 frames per second. That's kind of most of my camera equipment there. Then for editing software, I mostly use Final Cut Pro now. I used to use iMovie. Way back when, I used Windows Movie Maker, which I hated with a passion. iMovie was cool, but Final Cut Pro gives me a bit more options for stuff, so that's kind of what I use there. Any tips? Honestly, the best tip is make videos of what you love doing, because if you don't love doing it, it's not going to work. I mean, people will notice, you know what I mean? Like, you know, don't make a video. Like, for example, if you wanted to do reviews of stuff and you didn't really care, like you didn't want to do it and you just wanted to make videos to be popular or whatever, which is a terrible reason for doing it, it's going to be boring because you're going to be in front of the camera and be like, hey guys, got this new thing, check it out. People are going to like zone out and close it out immediately. They're like, they're not going to watch the video. But if you genuinely are excited about what you're doing, it shows, you know what I mean? So there's people that I watch videos of, I can see how they actually genuinely love what they do, and that's what makes me want to watch. So I hope that you guys see that I genuinely like what I do, and I hope that's why you guys watch my videos. And so that's my advice, like, be genuine about it. And then, you know, aside from that, just keep going at it. It's not easy, and I've been doing this since my first video was in 2006, I think it was. So it's been a few years, you know. I mean, it takes time, and just keep at it. You know, over time, take risks, try and learn new things, do better stuff, and over time I invested in better equipment, better editing software, this, that, you know, just kind of keep at it. You know, that's really the best advice that I can kind of give there. Let's see. Jason Ranger, Hassan, you have been doing Power Rangers toy reviews for years now. My question is, with other Power Rangers toy review channels on YouTube, did you once ever feel that your reviews would not stand out from the others? And if you did, how and when did you conquer that step? I never really felt that, I guess, because, I mean, I watched the other reviewers, you know what I mean? And I loved what they did. I love their videos still. I do watch other reviewers still. Typically, like MMPR Toys, Shuken Shinobi, are probably the two that I watch the most of. But there are others that I watch too. But I just kind of just started making videos just because I had things that I wanted to say about the toys. It wasn't anything about, oh, you know, these guys did this, so I want to do this. No, it was more like, I want to talk about the toys because I love the toys, and so let me make videos about the toys so I can do it. And that's kind of what happened. But one thing that like I try and focus on, whether other people do it or not, you know, that's their thing. I try and give as much detail as possible in my videos. So my reviews tend to be pretty long. Some people may not like that, whatever, that's for me. I want to give you guys as much information as you can. So if people kind of want like a summary of stuff, want other things, you can find other people. You know, I want to give as many details as I can, show you whatever combinations of stuff, show you, you know, like all sorts of things. So that's kind of my focus, and I just kind of did my thing. And, you know, I think there's definitely room for many different reviewers out there, and there are. So that's really, really how it is. So that's that. Let's see here. Next question is, who is your favorite, oh, this is from GameSpy196. Who is your favorite Jungle Fury Ranger and why? Good question. And I guess I liked RJ. He was cool. He was just an interesting character. I love the way he talked, his like mannerisms and stuff, you know? He was cool. But I did like Casey, Jason Smith as Casey, especially having him come back in Super Mega Force, that episode. It was just really cool to see that too. So yeah, I guess those are, if I had to pick one, I would say RJ, but Casey's also pretty cool. Let's see. What Decamaster fan says, what is your favorite Super Sentai series? My favorite Super Sentai series is Gokaiger. It's pretty sweet. I've only seen 2 Sentai all the way through, and that's Shinkenger and Gokaiger. And I love both. Shinkenger was awesome. It's kind of what truly got me really excited about Sentai. I had seen some stuff before that here and there, but I watched all of Shinkenger. And then Gokaiger as well. And the thing about Gokaiger too is it sort of truly introduced me to what Super Sentai was. You know what I mean? For somebody that just watched Power Rangers and kind of was familiar with little bits of Sentai, it really gave me an intro to a lot of Super Sentai, and it was really cool to see. And I love seeing all the suits and, like, you know, better quality footage and everything. Like, you bring back the Mighty Morphin, you know, suits, or Jew Ranger or whatever. It was just really cool to see that in like good quality and everything. See a lot of the suits and stuff return. So yeah, that would be. And I love the music and stuff too. Good stuff. Good stuff. Jane Translates says, how did you become a pentaholic? And if I had to choose between PTX and Power Rangers. First of all, choosing between PTX and Power Rangers, I can't do that. I mean, it's two such different things. You know what I mean? Like, Power Rangers is something that has affected my life, like, for most of my life. It's been around. It just recently hit its 22-year anniversary. And I'm 25 years old. So, I mean, it's really been a part of my entire life, just about. And, yeah, I mean, that's that. But then Pentatonics is kind of different. Like, I feel like I have a bit more of a slight personal connection to Pentatonics because they're more like people. Like, Power Rangers, I have more of a connection with the show, the merchandise, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like, the actors, the characters and stuff. Sure, yeah, I mean, I connected a few here and there. It'd be great to meet the actors and stuff. But, like, my true connection is with the show. Pentatonics, my connection is really, I mean, I love the music and everything, but I feel like I'm connected to the group themselves too, you know? So it's kind of two different things, so I really can't decide. How did I become a pentaholic? I started watching from the beginning, the sing-off. I had watched, I think the first time I watched the sing-off was the season 1 finale, and then I thought it was cool, so I watched season 2, loved it. Season 3 came on, I was a fan of Pentatonics right from the beginning, and I wanted them to win, and obviously the rest is history. And I had actually favorited Kevin's cello boxing video, one of his cello boxing videos, before Pentatonics even happened, so I guess I had seen his video before that too. But yeah, so I've been a fan from the beginning, basically. So yeah. Let's see here. Amal Sultan, are you getting the new 3DS XL? Yes, I would love to get one, and I need one because my 3DS XL, the circle pad is slightly like sticky and stuff. It's a little messed up. But I really want a blue one, and like the other countries have a blue one, and I'm afraid that as soon as I buy one, they're gonna release a blue colored one. So I've been waiting, and then like I'm just stuck waiting now. So like every now and then I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll just buy one. But then I'm like in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what if, you know, closer to the holiday season they release new colors or something. So I don't know. I'm gonna wait till later this year, and if they don't release a blue one by the time the holidays come around, I'm just gonna buy one of them. I don't even know, but that's really what I've been holding off on, essentially. Let's see here. JPH, what is your favorite color? Blue. Blue is my favorite color. Let's see. Rajan Pahal, as a kid, what was your favorite season of Power Rangers? My personal favorites are Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder. If we're truly talking as a kid, when I was younger, I really liked In Space. I thought it was cool. I mean, Time Force as well, but I was a little bit older, obviously, by the time Time Force came on. But like as true as a real little kid during that time, In Space was really cool. I loved that for sure. Martin Serrano, why did Power Rangers impact your life so much? I feel like it started off, obviously the show teaches such important values to kids, and it was something that really resonated to me. Plus, as a kid, I just loved anything with action, which was really cool, so that kind of got me hooked. But it was just something about superheroes. Just the fact that they're superheroes was really neat. And I think that the fact that it's team-based, other superheroes out there, Spider-Man, whatever, like typically, oftentimes it's just them. They may do team-ups, crossovers, whatever, but like Power Rangers was a true team, and there's so many different characters. I know they were relatable, they were in school and they got chosen for this, and they had some great action scenes, great character moments. The Zords and stuff were cool. Just everything about it was a full package. And it was something that like growing up, as I got older and older, I watched the show for different reasons. Like now, I appreciate the fact that the show still means something to other kids. You know what I mean? And the merchandise and stuff as well, just collecting, it's really cool. It's just something about it. I don't know. It's just something that hooked me. I think it's the charm of the show. I don't know exactly what it is. Something about it just stuck with me, and it just has been a part of my life all these years, really. So, yeah, that's that, I guess. Let's see here. Log Killer 2005. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not. I am currently single. Let's see. Pranav Gundam. Who is your favorite Dino Charge Ranger? I don't really have a favorite at the moment. It's hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. Not sure on that one. So I will pass on that. Hassan Shakur, how old are you? I am 25. Let's see. Diane's channel. Hey Hassan, what do you think of the 10 Rangers in Dino Charge? Do you think it's necessary? Necessary or not, I'm not sure, but I think it's cool. I think it's cool to have a lot of Rangers. I definitely do appreciate that, because it always adds more elements to the story. You have more characters to work with, and especially for a season like Dino Charge, and you have Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge split up, you have some breathing room for the characters too, and they're introducing them over time as well. They're not rushing it, which is also really cool. So I'm excited about that, definitely. Ethan McGraw. Hassan, you said you just finished college, right? What were you studying and how will it affect your future? Also, hope you keep doing Sentai stuff. It's a pleasant surprise to start seeing those videos, and I hope you continue. Thanks for being an awesome reviewer. Thank you for those comments. For the Sentai thing, I'll be honest with you, I don't know that I'm going to be able to continue doing Sentai. The Ninja stuff kind of lost my interest over time. And I mean, hey, if they do another Sentai that's really cool, I might do it. But the problem is Sentai stuff is also more expensive. And it's a challenge. And the unfortunate situation is that I have to have enough viewers watching the videos for it to be worth me purchasing the stuff. It's not like back in the day where I could just purchase whatever I wanted, make videos. As I'm getting older and stuff, I got to start saving up money and everything. I mean, eventually, you know, down the road, I'll get married. I'll need money for family, this, that. I mean, I can't afford to just buy anything that I want. So when you guys watch my videos, it gives me revenue to then purchase things, essentially, to make more videos. So if there's certain videos that you guys aren't watching much of, I don't really get those things as much. So Super Sentai, I had decent review numbers here and there, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it to be able to purchase more. At the same time, the pros and cons of that. Super Sentai didn't work as well. Things like Marvel Legends figures, those reviews have actually been pretty popular, surprisingly. So yeah, I just bought a Marvel Legends Ant-Man figure, and I'll probably do a review of that soon. So things like that. It's based on your feedback. Whatever you guys watch, I will make more videos of. So it's really up to you guys. As for what I was studying, I got my bachelor's degree in Integrated Information Science and Technology from George Washington University. Essentially, my field is health IT. And what I want to get into is working with, electronic medical record software, maybe training users, designing things in the systems, support, workflow, creating workflows for users, working hand in hand with the physicians and nurses in offices, things like that. And that's what I do full time right now, and that's what I want to continue doing basically. So it's a growing field. There's a lot involved in that, definitely. So yeah. Tomboy Music Nerd, at what age did you start collecting Power Rangers related things? From the beginning. I started collecting things from the beginning. It was my grandparents mostly that bought me stuff when I was little with Mighty Morphin. I didn't truly like consider it collecting until a few years ago. I bought stuff and I got things every year for the most part for most of my life. But then it wasn't until probably the Mighty Morphin 2010 toy line that I started actually buying stuff to say, hey, I want to collect all these things, That's probably when I started truly collecting. But I've been buying stuff ever since the beginning. So yeah, that's how it's been. Pink Shih Tzu Puppy 01. What is Periscope and how does it work? Who originally thought of the idea? Pentacon, who's your favorite? Okay, so some of this stuff I already answered. I'll answer your Periscope question. Periscope is an app that's actually made by Twitter, and you can do live streams basically. You have a phone, you do a live stream, and I've been doing that a few times here and there, and it's a lot of fun actually. So if you don't have Periscope, you can download it on your smartphone. I know it's on iPhone. I don't know if it's on Android. But you use your Twitter username and everything. So that's how I do some live streams every now and then. I go on there, you can ask me questions, have fun. I have this smart self-balancing scooter, one of those hoverboard thingies. So I've shown that off before. A couple of different things. So I did a behind the scenes of a whole review that I recorded once, which was a lot of fun. So it's up to you guys. If you want to see more of that stuff, check out me on Periscope. So there is that. Super Mega Fanboy, is there a particular theme you'd like to see in the 40th Sentai, like how we've done Pirates, Samurai, Ninja, etc.? Not specifically. I don't know. To me, it's it's gotta look cool. Ninja, I'm still not a big fan of the helmets, So some of the stuff, if it looks cool, great. That's really all it is. It'd be nice to do new things, but I don't really mind too much, I guess. Brandon Boulain, how did you get in the Power Force? Saban Brands contacted me. Actually, so Saban Brands, initially they had people apply to the Power Force, and then they picked 20 members, essentially. And so those 20 members were in the Power Force for 2 years or so, and then they asked those Power Force members to nominate other members, and then Saban Brands had to consider if they were going to offer anything to them or not. So then Saban Brands reached out to me and offered me a position in the Power Force, to which I accepted. So I can't remember exactly how many people are on the Power Force now, maybe 30 or so. I can't remember, but yeah, really, there's not too much to it. Every now and then, they'll send us things to spread around on social media, hey, Dino Charge is returning on this date, blah blah blah. Half the stuff you guys pretty much find out before we do. Yeah, one of the coolest things was they had a Power Force breakfast at Power Morphicon, which I couldn't go to that Power Morphicon when it happened last year, so I missed out on that. But maybe next Power Morphicon they'll have something. But for the most part, there's not really anything that's special with it, I guess. Let's see here. Lexi Swan, would you ever get a tattoo? No, I don't think I would ever get a tattoo. It's just not for me. The JJ Place, Hassan, when is your next 3DS and Wii U game collection video? I don't really have a specific date. It's one of those things that's once I have a whole bunch more stuff, then I'll make a video. I haven't purchased too many games in the past few months. So, maybe at the end of this year, early next year, I might do another video. We'll see. Something like that. We shall see. Martin Serrano, will you do a review on Disney Infinity 3.0? No, guys. I'm not going to buy Disney Infinity 3.0. As cool as it looks, and the figures look amazing, definitely. Whoops, sorry. I think the video was going for so long, my camera automatically stopped recording. I don't know what I last said, but basically, No, I will not be buying Disney Infinity 3.0 because I just don't have enough space in my room anymore. The figures, I was buying all these figures and power discs and everything, and I barely was even playing the game because I didn't have much time for it. So it's just, it's too much. Plus with Amiibo, you know, like it's hard to collect all that stuff together. So I decided to just focus on Amiibo. That's what I'm gonna do. So as great as Disney Infinity 3.0 looks, it looks awesome, fantastic. And I have all the Disney Infinity 1.0 and 2.0 figures, but I'm passing on Disney Infinity 3.0. I just don't have time. Lexi Swan, I wish I got to see you when you were at the Patriot Center concert. I was at that same concert March 19th. How are you at meeting new people? That's really cool that you were there. Yeah, that would have been awesome to meet you. I met a bunch of people there, which was really cool. Some that like I planned to meet up with, and then there were a couple of people that like recognized me from my videos, which was kind of crazy. I'd like to think that I'm pretty good at meeting people. I don't know. I feel like I sometimes get awkward, like in front of people a little bit, or like I don't know what to say. But like, yeah, I do love meeting people though. So it was really cool. Especially there are people there that like, you know, they recognize me at the concert from some of my videos, and you know, I was like, I told them, I was like, thank you for watching and everything. Some of them asked for pictures, which, you know, I was totally fine with. And at the time, I actually had the worldofha.com wristbands, and so I kind of gave them some as well. But yeah, I mean, I always would love to meet more people, and that's kind of why I'm really excited about next year, Pentacon and Powermorphicon. I'm going to be meeting a lot of people, and it's going to be so much fun. I am so excited about that, definitely. So yeah, for sure, I'm really excited. So if hopefully, you know, I don't know, maybe you're going to the Wolf Trap concert. Maybe if you're in the area, I don't know. So if you are, let me know. September 12th, that Saturday show, I'll be there. But yeah. Sarah Grace Henderson, do more booster pack openings. You know what? I've thought about that sometimes. And surprisingly, some of my Pokemon card game unboxing videos have actually been kind of popular. People have watched them, so I might. The problem is, you know, with things like Pokemon cards, like I don't have anybody to play the game with. Like, I don't like getting these cards. I make the video, great, but then I don't have anything to do with the cards. And I don't want to start collecting all the cards because it's just going to be way too much money to try and do all that. With so much else going on, it's too much to collect, too much. But maybe I will. Maybe every now and then, you know, I might get some stuff. So maybe I'll try and do some more. Definitely I'll consider it since you guys seem to want that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like trying to like, there's some like duplicate questions and stuff, so I'm trying to figure it out. Gabe Push, my question is that when you were at Powermorphicon in 2016, can you please do a video showing everything, like a tour of it or something? I would love that, thank you. I plan to vlog that, definitely. I'm gonna try and take a bunch of memory cards, batteries, whatever I need to take. I will vlog it, absolutely. So it might take a while for me to post those vlogs after Powermorphicon because I'm gonna have a lot of editing and all that stuff to do. I don't know how I'm gonna split up all the footage, you know, all that stuff, but I will try and vlog that experience because yeah, it's gonna be amazing, and I've been meeting a lot of people and seeing a lot of things. So I definitely want to share that with you all. So I'll be going on that Thursday and then coming back the Monday, so I will have, you know, lots of time there. So yes, I will vlog that. I am excited, definitely. Let's see here. Rajan Pahal, when you started watching Power Rangers, which series did you start with? Did you go in order or randomly? I've gone in order because I've always watched Power Rangers from the beginning. So I started with Mighty Morphin and I kept watching every year. So I've gone in order basically. Angel Reyna, what was your first video on YouTube? That is actually a great question. My very first video, I don't know. What is my very first video? Let me see if I can find that out real quick. I'm gonna try and search. What I used to do initially is I edited videos like with music from different things like, I don't know, Pirates of the Caribbean or marching band music that I had, just random stuff like that to clips of Power Rangers. That's kind of how I sort of got started. And then later on I did reviews and all this other stuff. So I'm trying to go back on my channel and see what my very, very first video was. So it was back in 2006, I believe, was my first video. And I'm still, oh gosh, I've like over 25 pages of videos on YouTube. All right, it was a preview of Mystic Force. That's right. Okay, so it was on February 11th, 2006. Mystic Force preview is the video. It has like 3,600 views. And yeah, it was Mystic Force that kind of, because at the time with, I was into Harry Potter, this and that, like the whole theme of magic, I thought was really cool. So I was really into all that. And I was into just music in general, was like inspiring me. So all this stuff together kind of got me inspired to make videos. And I did this little preview of Mystic Force, and then actually my, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, my 7th and 8th video are both trailers for the Mystic Force Dark Wish special, which if you know online on some Power Rangers forums and stuff, my username is Dark Wish. My Nintendo Network ID is Dark Wish. That came from Mystic Force. And it was because that was one of my early things on YouTube. It kind of inspired me to edit videos and stuff like that. So that's kind of how, or like where that came from. So yeah. Kaden Dickstein, why don't you review Kamen Rider? To be honest, I don't have time or money to keep on doing all this stuff. I mean, there's so much out there that I would love to do, but I have to pick and choose. And because of that, like even Super Sentai, I don't do much of because Power Rangers alone is a lot to keep up with. So that's really the challenge there. Yeah, so nothing against Kamen Rider. I just don't really have time for it, I guess. So that's that. Then last question here is, hold on, I gotta pick a good question as the very last question. Here's what is a fantastic question right here. Let's see if I can find a really good question. All right, I'm just gonna go. Let's see. Dylan Nation, will you make more Super Smash Bros. Videos? Maybe. Sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna do Super Smash Brothers, but I want to do more gaming videos. Oh, let's put it that way. Smash Bros is great, so actually maybe I might, yeah. But I want to do more gaming videos, and actually I might try and start doing. I want to get back to doing live streams, whether it's gaming live streams or just live streams like I did before. I stopped for a while because I kept having technical difficulties, but I might try it again, test it out, see what happens. In fact, I might actually, after I record this later tonight, might try and do a live stream of Splatoon or something. I don't know if it's going to work, so don't hold me to that. If you don't see a live stream, I'll probably test it out and see how it goes. But yeah, I love to do more live streams, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully, I can get back to doing that. I stopped because of technical issues, and I just didn't know how to fix it, so that's why I stopped. Not that I didn't like doing it, I love doing it, so that's the whole issue there. But anyways, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is a very long vlog, but there was a lot of questions, and I wanted to try and answer as many as I can. If I did not get to answer your questions, I apologize. But if you post your questions in the comments below, I'll try and type them out. I'm not going to be able to make another video right away. Maybe down the road I'll do another Q&A, but I'll answer your questions down below as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for all your questions. Thank you again for the 40,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I really do appreciate it. Hope you all have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Thank you so much again for watching. Just a couple little reminders again. Periscope, if you don't have the Periscope app, download it because I've been doing Periscopes every now and then. It's a lot of fun to do it live. You guys can ask your questions. I can show you stuff. It's really cool. So check that out, Periscope. Same as my Twitter name, at Hassan Ahmed 120. So you can check that out. Also, I'll be at Playlist Live next weekend, September 5th and 6th. In Washington, D.C. So if you're going to that convention, then let me know. Then the following Saturday, I'm seeing Pentatonics in concert, and I'll try and record some of that and talk about that experience as well. So lots coming, and I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be fun. So thank you all so much again for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you later.